Every company is moving to the cloud, and many are shocked by the bill. FinOps is how you take control of cloud spending. Let's unpack it in plain language for anyone who cares about the budget. Here's the problem. Cloud is pay-as-you-go, so the bill grows quietly in the background. Costs balloon, surprise charges appear, and often no one can say exactly who spent what or why. Why does this happen? Cloud flipped the old model. Instead of one big purchase signed off by finance, hundreds of engineers now spend money every minute across dozens of services. It's like a shared credit card the whole company can tap. Convenient, but easy to lose track of. FinOps is the fix. It's a practice that brings three groups together: finance, engineering, and the business, to manage cloud spending as a team and get the most value from every dollar. And here's the key point. FinOps isn't only about spending less. It's about spending wisely, making sure the money you put into the cloud actually delivers value. The big shift is cultural. Cloud cost becomes everyone's job. Engineers see the price tag of their choices in near real time, so cost becomes part of how they build, not an afterthought for finance to clean up. FinOps runs as a continuous loop with three phases. First, inform. Get clear visibility on what you're spending. Then optimize. Cut the waste and reduce cost. Then operate. Build the habits and rules to keep it lean. Then round again. It's a lot like personal budgeting. Phase 1. Inform. You can't manage what you can't see. This means tagging and labeling everything, so you know exactly who spent what, on which team, for which product, turning a mystery bill into a clear breakdown. So, how do you actually split the bill by department? Two ways. You can tag everything. Sticky labels on each resource, so one shared account is sliced by team. Or you can give each team its own sub-account, separating the spend at the source. Most companies use a mix of both. Phase 2. Optimize. Now you act. Switch off idle, forgotten resources, the lights left on in empty rooms. Right-size what's oversized. Don't rent a truck to carry a backpack. And commit ahead for steady workloads to earn a discount, like an annual membership instead of paying each visit. Phase 3. Operate. Make it stick. Set budgets and alerts. Agree who's accountable, and keep improving, so the savings don't quietly creep back. The payoff is best seen as a picture. Left unmanaged, cloud cost climbs and climbs. With FinOps, you flatten and trim that curve, turning an unpredictable runaway bill into managed predictable spending. The metric leaders really care about is unit economics, the cost to serve one customer, one transaction, or one feature. It ties cloud spending directly to business value, so you can see whether growth is actually profitable. Making this work is mostly about people. FinOps gets finance, engineering, and product finally speaking one shared language about cost and value, often through a small dedicated team that guides the rest. You'll recognize it in real life. The shock of a bill that doubled overnight, scaling up smoothly for a big sale then back down, or a team proudly cutting cloud costs by a third without slowing anything down. What helps you do it? Every cloud provider offers built-in cost and billing dashboards, and there are specialist FinOps platforms that add deeper reporting, forecasting, and automation across multiple clouds. The right choice depends on your size and setup. So why should a leader care? FinOps turns cloud from a runaway cost into a managed investment, predictable spending, far less waste, faster decisions, and every dollar aligned to real business value. In short, the cloud makes spending easy and invisible. FinOps brings finance, engineering, and business together to see it, optimize it, and keep it lean, spending wisely, not just less.